You call this jollof rice? Useless girl. My son married a woman who cannot even season rice well.
Mama, if you wanted five-star cooking, you should have married your son a chef, not a wife. I didn't sign up for MasterChef Nigeria.
Adaeze, please.
You will not disrespect me in my own house.
And you will not insult my cooking every day and expect me to cry about it. Mama, I don't do free drama. If you want a show, buy a ticket. Continue, I'm listening.
I should have said something at that table. I've let my mother talk to you like that for too long, and tonight I just sat there again like a coward.
Kelechi, I don't need you to fight her for me. I can defend myself. You've seen that enough times.
I know you can, but you shouldn't have to every single week in my father's house while I say nothing. That's not fair to you. Tomorrow, I'm talking to her.
You mean that?
I married you, not my mother's opinion of you. I should have made that clear 3 years ago.
Ada, the Chukudi wedding order they just cancelled. 15 Aso-Ebi sets, gone. That's our biggest order this month. Cancelled, they confirmed 2 weeks ago, deposit and everything. Did they say why? The bride's mother said she heard things about me. She didn't want her daughter's wedding photos connected to trouble. Somebody has been talking, and I have an idea exactly who. Mama, did you tell Mrs. Chukudi not to use Adaeze's shop for the wedding? I only told her the truth, that the girl has no home training, and if she cannot manage a marriage properly, how will she manage 15 Aso-Ebi sets on time? Mama, that's her only business. If word spreads, she could lose everything she built.
Mama, did you tell Mrs. Chukudi to cancel Adaeze's contract?
I told her what any mother would say to protect her family's name.
That contract wasn't just money, Mama. That was 3 years of Adaeze building something with her own hands without asking anybody in this house or co. We didn't protect this family. You attacked my wife's business because you're angry she won't shrink herself for you.
Kelechi, you would speak to me like this. For her?
I would speak to anybody like this. For her. Mama, I love you, but if you touch her business again, you won't just lose an argument. You'll lose access to my house. Madam Adaeze, I am sorry, but the shop rent, it is going up. Effective next month. Double the current rate.
Double? Mr. Danladi, I've been your tenant for 3 years, always on time. What changed suddenly?
There was a woman who came to see me last week. Big madam, gold jewelry. She said if I wanted more serious tenants on this street, I should raise rent for shops like yours. Adaeze, your rent is going up, starting next month.
Of course she did. Rice at dinner wasn't enough. Now it's my livelihood. Congratulations, Mrs. Okafor. About 7 weeks along. Everything looks healthy so far. 7 weeks. After everything this family has said about me not being able to give this house a child. Do you want to tell your husband today? Not yet. Not until I decide exactly how I want to say it. This family has spent 3 years talking about me behind closed doors. Let them keep talking a little longer. They have no idea what's coming.
Kelechi, this is Chiamaka, Deacon Weki's daughter. Well-trained, respectful, from a good home. I only thought a man in your position should not be limited to just one option in a marriage.
Mama, what is this? You invited a woman to my house to be presented like some kind of alternative to my wife.
3 years, Kelechi. No child in this house. A man cannot wait forever. I am only being practical.
Mama, before Chiamaka gets too comfortable on that sofa, I think there's something the whole family should hear. Mama, you've spent 3 years telling this family, this church, and half of Lagos that I cannot give your son a child. You brought a whole woman into your living room today to replace me over it. I am 7 weeks pregnant. I found out this week. I wasn't going to say anything until I was ready. But I refuse to let you sit a stranger in my living room while my own child is growing inside me.
We're having a baby.
We're having a baby. Ada, this came an hour ago. Mr. Danladi's people dropped it off. I didn't want to call you during the family thing. Notice to vacate. 30 days, due to non-payment of the revised rate. Ada, they can't do this. You never even agreed to the new rate. One battle ends this afternoon, and another one starts this evening. Somebody in that family is determined to make sure that even after today, I still have nothing standing on my own. Ada, read it again. Maybe we're missing something. Maybe it's a mistake. It's not a mistake, Nkechi. Look at the bottom, the new landlord's registration number. This isn't Mr. Danladi's signature authorizing this notice. Somebody bought this building recently, and whoever they are, they didn't waste one single day before coming for me. You think it's her? I don't think anything yet. I know. Tomorrow, I go to the land registry myself.
An eviction notice. The same day you told my family you're carrying my child. The same evening. Adaeze, this is not a coincidence. This is a message.
I know what it is, Kelechi. The question is, who has that kind of money to buy a whole building in 1 week just to frighten me?
My mother inherited my late grandfather's land properties outright. 3 plots on Aniran Street were part of that inheritance. I always assumed she sold them years ago. She didn't sell them, Kelechi. She kept them.
Waiting apparently for exactly a moment like this.
Madam, see the name here. The building was transferred 3 days ago. Full cash payment, no mortgage, no delay. Whoever this is, they wanted it done fast.
3 days. She didn't even wait for my morning sickness to pass before she started building my downfall.
Madam, are you all right?
I'm better than all right. Now I finally know exactly who I'm dealing with. Thank you. You bought the building my shop sits in 3 days ago, cash. I bought a building I already owned the land under, using money that was mine before you married into this family. There is no law against that. There's no law against cruelty either, Mama, but we both know what this is. You humiliated me in my own living room in front of Deacon Weke's daughter. You think announcing a pregnancy erases 3 years of disrespect? A child does not make you untouchable, Adaeze. It only gives me one more thing you're now terrified to lose. You just told me out loud that you are willing to use my own child as leverage against me. Mama, I hope you remember you said that. I heard Lady Gladys bought back her own late father's land just to run that girl out of business. Imagine 3 years childless and now suddenly pregnant the same week she's about to lose everything. You don't think she planned the pregnancy announcement for pity, do you? It's quite the coincidence, isn't it? Good afternoon, sisters. Adaeze, we were just talking about you. Congratulations on the baby. Sister Ngozi, Sister Patience, good morning. I heard my name from 6 feet away, so let me save your throats the strain. Yes, I am pregnant. No, I did not plan it around anybody's business decisions. And whatever else Mama has been telling you at Bible study, feel free to ask her directly next time, instead of chewing it over like cheap gum behind your hats.
Kelechi, my daughter was humiliated in this house. My family does not take that lightly. I came today not for an apology, but to remind your mother of certain arrangements she made with me before that lunch. Arrangements? What arrangements, sir? Your mother paid my daughter's school fees debt in exchange for her agreeing to be presented that Sunday. Chiamaka did not simply appear in this house on her own, Kelechi. She was brought here, the same way many things in your family seem to get done. She paid Chiamaka's family to sit in my living room and threaten my marriage. Ask her yourself. And Kelechi, my family expects the rest of that arrangement honored, embarrassment or not. Otherwise, this story goes a lot further than Sunday service gossip. You paid Deacon Weke to bring his daughter here. You didn't just disrespect my wife, Mama. You bought a woman like furniture to use against my marriage.
I did what needed doing when I believed you would have no children. Was I supposed to sit and watch the Okafor name end with
The Okafor name is not ending, Mama. My wife is pregnant. And instead of celebrating that, you bought the building under her shop to punish her for daring to survive you.
Then perhaps it's time she understood something clearly, Kelechi. A child does not make her indestructible in this family. It only gives her something new to protect. And people who have something to protect are always easier to control.
What is wrong with you?
Stop! Who authorized this? My 30 days are not even up yet.
Madam, our instructions say immediate repossession, new owner's orders. We're just doing our job.
You will not touch one more thing in this shop. 3 years of my life is inside these walls, and no clipboard is worth more than that. I've called Barrister Uzo. He said don't let anything until he gets here with an injunction. This girl has been paying her rent correctly for 3 years, on time, every time. If this foreman thinks he will just empty, he will have to move all of us first.
Madam, we don't want trouble. We are just following instructions.
Tell Lady Gladys Okafor that the entire street is willing to stand in her doorway. Tell her that's a number she cannot buy her way past.
Court injunction, filed an hour ago. Any further attempt to remove property is a criminal matter. I suggest your company. Are these instructions really worth risking jail time over? Understood, sir. We're leaving.
Thank you, Barrister. I don't know what I would have done without that call.
Before Kelechi's father married Lady Gladys, he was married once before, a woman named Ngozi Adaobi. Quiet, the marriage after less than 2 years.
Left or was pushed out?
The official story was abandonment, but I handled some minor estate paperwork. I saw a settlement payment in the family accounts. A very large payment, madam. Larger than any dispute would explain.
She didn't just get rid of a daughter-in-law she didn't like. She might have gotten rid of one before me too. Can I help you? We're closing for the night.
You're the new one.
The one Gladys is trying to bury under paperwork and rumors.
Who are you?
My name is Ngozi Adaobi. I used to be exactly where you're standing now, 22 years ago. I came to warn you, because what she did to me, she is only just beginning to do to you.
Lady Gladys, this woman, 22 years ago. She just walked back through the gate, and she knows exactly what's coming for Adaeze next.
Not here. Gladys still has eyes on this street, even now. If you want to know what she truly did to me, meet me tomorrow, somewhere quiet.
Why should I trust a stranger who appeared out of my whole life is falling apart?
Because I am not here to hurt you, Adaeze. I am here because nobody warned me 22 years ago. And I watched what that silence cost me.
A woman claiming to be my father's wife showed up at your shop, out of nowhere.
This woman survived. Exactly what your mother is trying to do to me right now.
A woman claiming to be my father's wife showed up at your shop, out of nowhere.
And you're going to meet her tomorrow?
Alone? Kelechi, if what Barrister Uzo found is true,
This woman survived. Exactly what your mother is trying to do to me right now.
I need to hear it from her, not from an old file.
then I'm coming with you.
No. She asked for me alone, and I think freely if it's just us.
Kelechi, before I go,
There's someone waiting to speak.
speak with you. Your father.
Ask him directly what happened to his first wife.
Ngozi Adaobi, your first wife. I need you to tell me what really happened to her. You found her name. After all these years. She's alive, Papa. She's here in Lagos, and she's already spoken to Adaeze. Ngozi was carrying my child. When your mother forced her out, your mother told the whole family, told the church, told everyone who would listen, that Ngozi was unfaithful. Because it was easier than fighting my own wife. I have a sibling out there somewhere. And you let Mama erase them both?
I was 24 when I married Chief Okafor. Gladys was his cousin's friend, always around, always watching. When I fell pregnant before she could arrange her own place in that house, she decided I was a problem to be removed. What did she do? She told the family I was carrying another man's child. She paid a house girl to lie under oath about seeing me with someone. By the time I could defend myself, my husband had already chosen to believe her over me. I left with nothing, 7 months pregnant, and nothing. To a family I was told would raise him well. I have not seen his face since he was 3 days old.
A son. Kelechi has a brother out there somewhere.
Private adoptions from that era rarely kept clean records, but this agency did. Surrendered privately 22 years ago, matching Ngozi's dates almost exactly. The adoptive family's surname is listed as Uzo.
Michael. That's you. You're Kelechi's brother.
I always wondered why an old case felt personal. I thought it was instinct. It was blood. Gladys, it has been 2 weeks. My daughter was humiliated. She was shamed in front of that whole family. And you have not honored your promise.
I did not
lend you my daughter's dignity for free.
The arrangement was contingent on Kelechi accepting Chiamaka. He did not. I owe your family nothing further.
Then perhaps the congregation should hear exactly how Lady Gladys Okafor acts, as though daughters-in-law can be bought like goods in a market. I wonder how many of your society friends would still respect you after that Sunday announcement.
Careful, Deacon. Threatening me has never gone well for anyone who's tried it before.
All this time, you've been helping Adaeze, helping this family, and you had no idea you were actually protecting your own blood. I took Adaeze's case because Lady Gladys, she reminded me of every powerful woman who ever crushed someone weaker for convenience. I did not know I was fighting for my own mother's honor at the same time. I don't know what... The right thing to say is right now. But I do know I'm glad it's you. Out of everyone who could have found us, I'm glad it's you. Then let's use what we now know, brother, to make sure Lady Gladys finally answers for everyone she's tried to erase, starting with our mother and ending with your wife.
To my dear son and daughter-in-law, let us put the recent unpleasantness behind us as a family. Dinner, Friday evening, my house. Come hungry, come ready to heal. Signed, Mama.
She has never once used the word heal in her life. This is not an apology, Adaeze. This is a trap dressed up in gold ink.
Then we go to that dinner already knowing it's a trap. Because now, Kelechi, we know things about your mother that she has no idea we know. Friday night, we stop reacting to her moves. We make one of our own.
Friday night, at that dinner, Lady Gladys expects a wife she can still frighten and a son who still doesn't know the full truth about his father's first marriage. She has no idea both of those people no longer exist.
22 years I have waited to say what she did to me in front of the family that let it happen. If you will have me there, Adaeze, I am ready to walk back through that door. Mama Ngozi, Friday night, you're not just walking back through that door. You're walking back into that family with a lawyer
I hope
for
you
a
don't
son
mind.
and a daughter-in-law who loves you. I have thought hard about how this family has handled things recently. I want tonight we heal, properly, as one household.
That's a beautiful sentiment, Mama. Actually, since we're healing tonight, I invited 2 more guests.
This is not possible. It's been 22 years, Gladys. I told you then that the truth doesn't stay buried forever. Tonight, it's finally coming to the table. 22 years ago, this woman paid a house girl to lie about my faithfulness while I carried my husband's child. She had me thrown out with nothing, 7 months pregnant, and let this family believe I abandoned my marriage out of shame. I gave up my son because I had no name, no money, willing to help me raise him. That son grew into a man who has spent years, without even knowing it, defending this family in courtrooms and quietly cleaning up Gladys's messes.
My name is Michael Uzo. I am the son this family lost 22 years ago. I have represented this family's legal affairs for years, without knowing I was protecting the woman who destroyed my mother.
You cannot prove any of this.
The adoption registry, the settlement payment records from your own family accounts, and a DNA test I quietly arranged, the same week I discovered the file. I don't need to prove anything to you, Mama Gladys. I already have.
22 years I let you convince me my own son was a stranger's child. 22 years I let you turn me into a coward in my own house. Gladys, that ends tonight.
Emmanuel, please, let us discuss this privately.
There is nothing left to discuss privately. I am moving to formally recognize Michael as my son in front of every lawyer and church elder who will listen. And I am reviewing exactly which properties in this family were truly yours to sell and which ones you took through lies. The bank.
Something's wrong with my accounts. They said they need time to review them. For 22 years, Lady Gladys controlled every secret in this family. Tonight, and quite possibly, everything her money had ever protected her from.
There must be some mistake. I can't access my accounts.
Madam, there's a temporary review in progress. We'll update you as soon as it's resolved. A formal petition alleging fraudulent property transfers using joint marital funds. Until the matter is reviewed, every account linked to those transactions is frozen, including the personal ones.
Emmanuel did this. After 30 years of me managing family's money, he chose one dinner to destroy me.
Madam, there's something else. The petition also names an old settlement.
The man. Payment from 22 years ago. They're asking where those funds originated.
"22 years too late, but not one day later than today. On paper, in law, and everywhere else that matters from now on."
Sir, you don't owe me an explanation for the years we lost, but thank you for not letting me lose the years ahead of us too. Papa, what happens to Mama now? Legally, I mean.
Now, we let the law take its course. I have protected her from facing the truth for 3 decades. I am done. I heard you've been having a difficult time lately, Gladys. We still haven't settled my daughter's matter. I came today to speak with you about it.
Deacon, I'm unable to handle it right now. Please give me a little more time.
Then on Sunday, everyone will hear what truly happened and how everything changed. After that,
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that.
I'll see you on Sunday, Gladys.
Gladys, after all these years, I never expected to see you here again.
Amaichi, I need your guidance. My situation has changed and I need to make an important decision about my future.
It's strange how life comes full circle. The same means something completely different to you.
Right now, I don't have the luxury of waiting. If you can help, I'd appreciate. Please let the occupant know that ownership may change.
30 days after everything that's happened, I never imagined I'd be facing this too.
Mama Ngozi, this feels painfully familiar, but the same difficult situation.
I'm only here to deliver the notice. I've been asked to inform you that the ownership process is expected to continue on Friday.
I only ask that everyone waits a little longer before making any decisions. The full picture hasn't been seen yet, and the truth will become clear in time. Ifeoma, I need you to sign this document. It supports my version of events and could help me during the ongoing legal review.
Mama, I was only a child when all of this happened. I can't sign something that says I witnessed events I don't remember. It wouldn't be right.
But without your signature, we will lose everything. I'm your mother. I've always tried to protect this family the best way I knew how.
I love you, Mama, but I have to stand by what's true. I can't be part of something I don't believe in anymore.
Before we close today, I'd like to share a lesson about honesty and compassion. Recently, my family experienced a difficult situation that reminded us how important kindness and integrity are. Sometimes our decisions affect more people than we realize. My hope is that we all leave here today committed to treating one another with fairness, understanding, and respect. Amen. Good afternoon. May I speak with you for a moment?
Certainly, how can I help you?
We're here to discuss a matter that has recently been brought to our attention. We'd appreciate it if you could come with us
To answer a few questions. There must be some misunderstanding. I'm sure everything can be explained. Of course, before we leave, I'd like to speak with my lawyer, so he can be present during the discussion.
That's perfectly fine. We'll wait. Good afternoon. I'd like to share something that may help everyone better understand the situation. Thank you. We'll take a careful look at what you've shared. Thank you for taking the time to listen. I appreciate your understanding. Gladys, things have changed. The situation you hope to control is no longer in your hands.
There has to be something I can still do. I can't believe everything has come to this.
Sometimes the hardest moment is accepting that some things cannot be controlled forever. Adaeze, this is finally happening. Everything that happened.
After everything we've been through, I never thought we would reach this moment.
No matter what happens next, you and this child will always be my priority.
Mama? What are you doing here at this hour?
Adaeze, I have nowhere else to go.
Come inside, Mama. At least get out of the rain.